Right, back in the kitchen again after such a long time, and it feels like this is the welcome home that I just really was looking forward to, really exploring flavors and food, and especially those that really have been such a comfort for me over the past while. Chicken soup and pasta, the ultimate winter comfort food. But, I mean, what's more comforting than being back in the kitchen? I couldn't imagine a better way of starting out my morning. And this particular dish has been very special to me because it's something that my son and I have shared over many meals. And it's one that I've really, really loved as that hearty, homemade winter meal. And our mama on the show, Jenny Morris, has promised that she's going to show me how to make it properly from scratch with that true, heartfelt emotion of a mama. Jenny, it's so, so good to see you. And
don't even go there.
no, I'm serious. We know. I've actually had the chance to bump into you and be at your restaurant in the last 2 years a couple of times, and I cannot say enough to you how much your words of encouragement meant to me, and especially as someone that I do see as a mom figure, coming such a long way from the times when we used to be in
Oh my goodness, how many years?
How many years has it been?
Yeah.
And yet here we are, doing it again, and it's so good to see you.
Darling, this is not a phoenix, it's a chicken, but you are the phoenix and you've risen from the ashes. And I just think it's so amazing. And yeah, this is chicken soup for the soul.
Oh, I love it.
I just think this is something that every mama wants to give her child.
Wow.
Is comfort and love, and give me a hug.
Oh, goodness, Jenny, thank you. Thank you so much. You know how much I love you. You know
I love you too. And I don't think you're going to get away with me doing all the work, okay?
Oh, never. That's never the case. We never do that. And I'm ready for this. My hands have been itching. So where do we begin? We've got the chicken in the pot.
And some onions, because those are the most important things. And I'm going to put some carrots into this. And I like the whole chicken because it's got all the bones, got the meat, that delicious fat that comes out of the skin, sorry.
Absolutely. No, that's...
A couple of tears in the pot. Oh. Now, this is very good.
It's called seasoning.
It's called seasoning, indeed.
And what I love the most about this is that, you know, you've just added some celery, you've added some carrot. This has been delicious. Soups, homemade soups, have been some of the easiest ways that I've been able to get my little one to take in a lot of vegetables.
You're deceptive like me. I hide all the vegetables in a soup.
So from you know, Papa, I don't want to eat this, I want to eat that. I'm like, okay, you want chicken soup? He actually calls it corn soup.
Oh, I love it.
The one that we have has corn in it.
It's like a Chinese one.
Exactly. And then I just add a variety of different colors in there in terms of vegetables, and then at the end of the day, he enjoys the entire mix. Okay, so what am I doing here?
So what you're going to do here is you're going to grate me some extra carrots.
All right.
I'm going to be perfectly honest. I burnt the onions.
That's all right. Wow. Are those the onions that are the...
It's granadilla.
Oh, my goodness. Wow, okay. We'll look past that for a second and pretend that it was part of the garnishing. It was meant to look... It's going to give you an extra burst of charcoal flavor.
No, you know what it is? It's the garlic. I'm so sorry, but I was a little bit overwhelmed.
Welcome back to the first day. Okay, which side of the grater am I using for...
I would like the rough side, side, and I've left the skin on for you. Yes. Other side, darling,
so
the
this
big
is
ones.
over here.
You know, Jenny likes it big.
There we go.
Go. And long.
There we go. There we go. All right.
Don't grate your fingers.
Okay, yes, I've got to be very careful with that.
And you know what I've done is I've left the skin on, guys, because all the nutrition lays beneath the skin. And this is a lovely, clean carrot. So give it a good old wash.
Yes.
And then you can use the whole thing.
But the thing is, when I get vegetables, I clean them. I give them a bit of a rinse, but I'm not too pedantic about it because I think, you know, it's come from the earth. It's a lot that's...
But very important that you take all the sand off because it can be a little bit...
Okay, yeah, be careful not to grate your fingers.
Oh, this is smelling delicious. Now, what I'm going to do with this is just let it simmer and cook itself out. And once the chicken is nice and soft, you could take 2 forks and almost just take it off.
Yes, off the bone.
Take it off the bone.
Yes.
And, oh, look here. And then I would put a lid on it and then let it go nice and slow because you want that chicken to do a little swim around.
Yes, you need time for this, right? So you want to make it nice and early. I'm thinking like load shedding and how that might affect you making it as soon as you get home.
This would freeze beautifully. Now, Kat, I've got some chili, which is an option. I like a little bit of heat, you know, sort of underlying depth. And some pepper, some beautiful black pepper.
Lovely.
Now, here's another little tip. If you don't want the soup to be too hot, put the chili in close to the end. Because the longer the chili cooks, the more it's going to extract.
The more those capsicum...
yes.
kind of flavors it releases. Okay, but then
I'm
obviously.
impressed, capsaicin. Really, look at you, Lister.
Jenny, we
Full of
haven't
vitamin C.
been doing this for a decade and don't know words like capsicum, or, you know. But obviously then warn your eaters that there is a little bit of chili, and if you're doing it for little ones, maybe avoid the chili.
We'll put chili on the side.
On the side.
Yeah, for the big people.
That's a great way of doing it. Okay, so I've grated your carrots. Here they are. Where would you like them?
Give me a nice handful.
Oh, right,
Do you know what? Take them in your beautiful little hands and make your way to my pot.
Okie
And
dokie.
let's do this with a little bit of attitude.
Shall I actually bring the entire...
Board.
can I do that?
No, do this.
Oh, wow. Here we go, like that.
Yes, hold it nicely and walk to the pot.
Ah, we got some on the floor.
With a little bit of attitude, slowly, and don't drop it. Like go down, down.
There we go. Do
Gently
we have
does it.
live slow-mo? I don't know if we do these
Here we
things.
go, here we go. Shall we sing?
There we go.
Shall we sing?
Tiny bubbles.
Look at that, exactly what I want.
Divine.
Make me happy. I love
Make me
it.
feel fine.
There we go.
There we go.
Hello,
Fantastic.
Deanie, baby.
All right,
love it.
so we're going to let this go on for a little while, and then ultimately
Yeah.
you said how long again in the pot?
I would say about 1.25 hours. It depends,
Mm-hmm.
you know, but I've made you some.
Lovely.
Up
Thank you
front.
so much. A great way to be welcomed home. And of course, to get this recipe and an ingredients list, you can head on over to our website, which is expressoshow.com. I haven't said that in ages. It took me a while.
There you go, my darling.
That's lovely.
I love the way you did that.
Mama.
Oh, I love you.
We'll see you out at the break.